A very good morning to all of you. Myself, Dr. Ravneet Kaur, working as Assistant Professor at Gandhi Memorial National College, Ambala, Kent. Today, our topic of presentation is credit cards. Now, what are credit cards? Credit cards are the pre-approved credit which can be used for the purchase of items now and payment of them later. These credit cards are also called as charged cards because it is a type of plastic card having magnetic strip issued by a bank or business which authorizes the holder to buy goods and services on credit. Now, let me take you to the history of credit cards. So, the concept of credit cards was first described by Edward Bellamy in 1887 in his utopian novel, namely Looking Backward. Then, in 1950, Dinner Club issued first charge cards. Then later on in 1958, Bank of America issued first general purpose card, which was also called as revolving card. Then later on in 1969 and in 1976, Bank of America joins with other banks to create Visa. Then Mastercard brand came into existence. Then in 2015, EMV, which is also called as magnetic chips, became standard to help protect buyers against fraudulent card transactions. So these EMV chip aim to make credit card transactions more secure, and these chips generate unique one-time code to approve transactions and are more secure than magnetic strip. And the size of the most of the credit cards is 85.60 into 53.98 mm. Now, next is eligibility for getting the card. So, what is the eligibility of the person if you want to avail the credit card facility from the bank? First is the person should have the savings current account in the bank. Secondly, your assets and liabilities on particular date are reported accurately to the bank. Third, a statement of your annual or monthly income is also required. And fourth, when you are filling the application form, then you have to give certain details in that form like account number, name, address, income, wealth, status, and proof of your income wealth. Next is, what are the particulars which are displayed on the credit card? There are various particulars which are displayed on the credit card. First is name of customer. Secondly, there is a 16-digit card number. Later on in the slide, we would also be discussing about 16-digit card number. Third is validity date. Fourth is Visa hologram and Visa logo. Now, what is Visa? Visa is an international payment system and it is a top financial instrument which operates nearly in all the continents. It retains three signature colors: white background, blue font and golden design element. And in 1976, the electronic payment system was named as Visa. And credit cards were first items over to carry the logo. You can see in the picture that Visa, VISA, it is having a white background, blue font and golden design element. Next particular is name of your issuing bank. Then on the back of the card there is, you can see in the picture, it is signature period, there is one magnetic strip and there is PIN, that is personal identification number. It is given in the circle here, it is 1, 2 and 3. Now next is, what is meaning of 16 digit? Now question arises that what does this 16 digit number signify? Each digit in credit card number is important for validation, for security, for identification during your credit card processing. So now I would be telling you one by one about the meaning of these numbers. If you look at these numbers, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So digit 1 to 6, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These first 6 digits stands for issuer identification number. What does it means? If I talk about the first digit here in the picture it is 1. It identifies major industry that produce the credit card. For example, 4, 5 or 6. In the first digit identifies banks and financial institutions. Taken together, first 6 digits. If I take together these first 6 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, these digits are called IIN. IIN stands for Issue Identifiable Number. Earlier it was also called as bin bank identification number, that is BIN, bin bank. Now from digit 7 to 15, we have done first 6 digits. Now 7 to 15 here means from 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are the from digits from 7 to 15. It stands for unique personal identifier. Now what is unique personal identifier? It identifies the person who is holding the account. The card issuer allocates them and they are unique for the issuer that generates them. Now last digit, here it is 7. Now what does this 7 signifies? It is also called as check digit. Check digit means that it is used to verify card numbers for accuracy. What does it means? It is intended to verify that a card number was not accidentally typed in wrong when making phone or online payment, and that is how it is used in credit card processing today. So we can say that 1 stands for industry ID, one first digit, then from digit you can say 2 to 6, that is further 6 digits, it stands for issuer ID. Then from 7 to 15 it stands for account number, and the last digit it stands for checksum. It is called as checksum. Now next is classification of credit cards. Now we would be studying about the classification. First is based on mode of credit recovery. It is of two types, charge cards and revolving cards. Now first, what is charge card? Charge cards are, you can say, those cards that charge no interest but requires user to pay his or her balance in full on monthly basis. And the major benefits offered by the charge card is that it has higher, often unlimited spending limits. Second is revolving cards. It is like a line of credit, you can say, where customer pays commitment fee and is allowed to use funds when they are needed. It is usually used for operating purpose and it keeps on fluctuating each month depending upon your cash flow. Next is based on status of credit cards. It includes first standard card. It is generally issued credit card which you are getting from the bank. Second is business card. It is also called as executive card. It is issued to small partnership firms, or you can say solicitors or tax consultants, for use by executives on their business trips. Third one is gold card. It is issued by credit card company to certain clients. There are certain favored clients who are issued this facility and they are entitled high unsecured overdraft facility, sometimes insurance cover also from the banks. It is all called as gold card. Next is based on geographical validity. It includes domestic cards and international cards, and the name itself makes clear domestic cards are those cards which are valid only in India and Nepal, and international cards are those cards which are valid internationally. Next is based on franchise or tie-up. It includes proprietary cards. A bank issues these cards under its own brands. It is called as proprietary card. For example, SBI card or CAN card of Canara Bank. Second is MasterCard. This card is issued under the umbrella of MasterCard brand international. Third is Visa, as I told, issued by any bank having tie-up with Visa International. And fourth is domestic tie-up. it is issued by any bank having tie-up with domestic card brands. It is issued only by those banks which are having tie-up with domestic credit card banks, credit card brands such as CAN card and IND card. And last is based on issuer category. First is individual cards. These are non-corporate cards that are issued to individuals. And second is corporate cards. These are issued to corporate and business firms. So thank you. This was all in the presentation today. In the next presentation, we will be talking about mechanism of credit card, their working, cycle of credit card, advantages, disadvantages, and certain safety tips of credit card. Thank you.